Good afternoon. My name is Simon Papendick. I'm a boat builder and boat restorer, and I've been doing this for the last 45 years, and so I'm not a beginner at restoring boats. However, Chance is my largest boat so far that I've done. She is a unique James Silver in that she is a true motor sailor, 50-50 motor sailor, with good size rig on her so she can sail as well as motor. So her top speed on the motor is 9 knots, and so is her cruising sailing speed as well. However, she is in a bit of a poor state, and she is in need of a full restoration from keel to deckhead, from stem to stern, and that is what we are going to be doing over the next 3 to 4, maybe 5 years, to bring her back to a sailing condition and to be used as a home for my wife and ourselves for our retirement. In the meantime, my brother and myself have stripped out Token, or Chance as she's now called again, back to her bare bones, so there are no bulkheads in the way, cabinet work or anything else, so that you can actually get to the ribs to replace the ones that are broken. So far there are a number of ones in the main cabin on both sides and up aft in the starboard side, which will all need to be replaced with fresh green oak, which I'm at the moment sourcing from a local timber merchant who cuts down oak trees all the year round and has a good plentiful supply of green oak. So far we've got to take out 12 ribs amidships and 8 ribs in the aft side on the starboard side. But before we can do any of this work, we have to remove the teak deck covering boards around the edge of the deck to actually expose the top of the ribs, so that we can put the new ribs in from above, sliding down behind the 2 beam shelves. The one in the aft cabin continues all the way through the cockpit and into the fore cabin along the side of the boat, and the front one goes from the stem back as far as the cockpit. So they're both sizable bits of wood that we'll have to go behind to fit the ribs, but that's part of the course. So we'll have a big major job when we go to charge next to actually remove the covering boards from around the deck, as they have not been off since she was built in 1948. So I'm surely going to have fun undoing the screws, if they do come out, with the covering boards, releasing them from the top of the beam shelf and for the planking. But it's not the first one I've done, and I'm sure it won't be the last, but I will have fun taking them off. My brother will be there helping me do all this work, because it's going to be a 2-man job to steam the ribs back in, and he is going to have a baptism of fire when it comes to putting the ribs in, because he's never done it before. So I'm going to be a lot of swearing and cursing if he doesn't do it right, but I'm sure he will get it right in the end, because he's a quick learner. Also, now my wife has retired from her work, she will be able to help me do some of the work on the boat, and later on do a lot of caulking, which she enjoys doing, as she has done many a feat of that in our previous restorations of other boats that we have had, and also customers' boats we've restored. She's also dab hand paintbrush, sandpaper and varnishing especially. So when it comes to some of the finer details of varnishing and painting the boat, she knows how she's going to be doing it, and leave me to do other jobs which will be more challenging, such as putting new engines in, plumbing, electrics, and sorting things out like that. Also making rigging wire for the rig, new chain plates, stem head fittings, and so on and so forth. But also my son is also good at painting and varnishing, and is also good at getting to small places that I can no longer get into. So it will be a family job as we progress on this job over the next 3 to 5 years. So as before, if you'd like to subscribe to be a patron or like my videos that I produce each week, by all means like and subscribe on the box please. Thank you very much. Talk to you next week. Bye for now.